Alright, welcome. So, we're going to test the theory. Does a smaller combine put more straw on the ground than a larger combine? So, we've got the smallest combine. This header here is 5 meters. And then we've chose this one over here. And the only reason I've chose this header on this combine is because it is the closest thing. This is 10.8 meters. So, it is the closest thing. So we can do a split. So it's a little bit more, but it's really close to basically twice as much. So we'll make 2 passes with that machine, and we'll make 2.5 or we'll make 4.5 passes with this machine, and that should be about equal. And then we'll pick up the straw with that wagon, and we'll see which one makes more straw, or do they make exactly the same? I don't know, but here we go. We'll find out. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down and back with this one here. So we're gonna make 4.5 passes with this machine, and then we'll only make 2 with that machine over there, and see what we end up with. I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of think with the little one, I think we might be able to make more, but it might be exactly the same too. So I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? It seems like in the past, with older farming simulators, it seemed like the smaller combines. I don't know if it's just because I don't know if it's a mechanic in the game, but it always seemed like the smaller combines you could windrow it together, but it always seemed like they did more than the larger ones. Or maybe that was just me. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they did exactly the same. We'll find out. So, like I said, 4.5 passes. So here's our first. We're on our second. We're gonna try to get as close as we can to having a get a full bite there. Let's just see how it all works out. And I guess we can see really grain yield. This field here has been plowed, limed, and fertilized, and it has been sprayed for weeds too, I believe. So we can actually see what the grain difference is. I don't think that's going to be much different, but maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to see how it all pans out after we make these 2.5 more passes here. We'll just see what it does. Kind of be interesting to see what we end up with here. And we'll go ahead and swing around, make our third pass. I messed that up, but that's okay. We'll get it all. Here we go, pass number 3. What's it going to be? Like I said, we'll try to get as close as we can to keeping that full. That way it's fair all the way down. Yeah. See how this pans out. I don't know, I'm kind of interested. See what we get. I don't know why I'm thinking that the little one's going to do better than the bigger one, but I don't know. Maybe not. There's not a lot of straw on the ground. We'll just have to see how the bigger one does. See if it leaves a bigger straw swath than the little one, or not. No, that's not a lot. But I don't know. It's just a little fun experiment. See what we come up with, and then grain wise, I don't have another tractor right down here for now, so I'll probably just wind up dumping it on the ground. Or I don't have another trailer, I guess, over here at the time being to dump the grain in, so we'll probably just dump it out, but see what that winds up being. And then we'll add that up, see how that all works out, see what we come up with. There we are on pass number 4. So like I said, this is 5 meter. That one over there is 10.8. So it's not exactly half, but we're just going to give it the benefit of the doubt. We're going to take a half a bite with this one. And so we're going to be more at like 1.6, but if we do half, we'll be like at 2.5. So, I mean, it's not exactly perfect, but pretty close. Yeah, well, we're full. We'll just back up over here and go ahead and dump it out if it'll let us. So we're at, what, 4,900. We'll just have to remember that. We got 4,900 out of this one so far. And then we'll see what we get left after this, and we'll add that up too. So that's something else we'll see. We'll see if we get the same amount of grain and the same amount of straw. It's not very fast unloading, is it? Alright, here we go. Go ahead and get finished. We gotta finish this pass. We got one more half pass that needs to be made. Get back over here. There we go. Alright, back on track. So 4,900 grains, what we had. We do this pass. We'll do a half pass down. We'll switch combines. We'll see what we ended up with total grain. Then we'll switch over to our, once we make our 2 passes with the other combine, we'll switch over to our tractor. We'll run down through here, see how much straw this one makes, see how much straw the one over there makes. I don't know. There we go. Let's see if we can do a half. Well, let's look like it's about half. That's about right there. So we'll switch to the inside. There we go. We'll do about half. That's close. It's not exact. It's not exact science, but that's close. So we're about half. So 2.5. We're at 1.6 over there. So give or take. We'll come over here a little bit. We'll even give it the benefit of the doubt, and we'll change it up a little bit so that we're pretty close. It's not a perfect experiment, but it'll be pretty close. See what we end up with. So we're 4,900 total grain at this point, plus whatever we end up with at the end of this pass. And we'll add that up for a total to see, and then we'll switch over to the other combine, see how it does. And then once that's done, like I said, we'll go to this we'll go to the forage wagon and we'll pick up the straw and see what we do. Alright, so we've got 1,577. And then that goes on top of our 4,900. So 1,577 on top of 4,900. So 6,477 is what we had as a total. Alright, we're going to take a little cruise up here. And we'll switch to our other... combine. And we'll go ahead and finish this test, see what it comes up to be. So 6,477 on 4.5 passes with this. We're going to make 2 full passes with this machine, and let's see what we end up with here. We'll jump out of this one. We'll get in this one over here. Let's see what we got. Alright, here we go. Draw on the ground. A little bit wider. Looks like it's a little bit taller. Do the best we can to keep this all the way full. Go all the way down here. See what we end up with. So the number to beat was 64.77. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to beat that number. I don't know. We might. I don't know. We'll see. We're already at 2,000. This is only one pass. Like I said, we're only doing one more. So it might be close. I don't know. I kind of think the little feller is actually, you yield more grain with the little combine. I don't know. I can't say that. Here we are. We're already at 3,000, one pass. All right, here we go. Let's see. I think it's going to actually be really, really close to the same as far as the grain goes. Be interesting to see what we do on straw. So here we go. We got as full as we can get it. We're not overlapping any, wasting any. Just going along. Yeah, I don't know. 64.77 is the number to beat. That's 4.5 passes, or 4 and... Yeah, right around 4.5. 64.77. We're going to beat it. No, it is putting a lot more straw. Well, I don't know. It didn't look like it's putting any more down really there. Over here it did. $64.77. We're at 55. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really, really, really close. Would you look at that? That's almost exact. 64.77 and 62.86. So pretty much the same, because you figure with the difference. I mean, that was a guesstimate on the half part with this being a 10.8 and that one being a 5-meter head. So we're gonna say they're pretty much the same. Say the grain is the same. We'll run up here. Let's see let's see what the straw is. See, I think there's gonna be a difference. I think the little one is gonna make more straw. We'll go down here and we'll start with this one first. Let's see what it does. Start with the big one. We'll come back and pick all that up. Alright, so our grain was about the same. We're going to do our best to make sure we get all this straw. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we get. Let's see if the straw is the same, or is it going to be more? I don't know. I just, for some reason, think that the little combine is going to make more straw than the big combine. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but for some reason I think that's the way it's going to be. I don't know if it's because the more passes. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be about the same and it's not going to make any difference at all. We'll find out here just shortly. Hopefully we got enough wagon for this. I don't know. I thought it was going to be enough wagon. Here we go. 2 passes. This thing, I think it's going to fill this wagon all the way up. I don't think we're going to have to dump it out to get the rest in. That may be very possible. So, Yep, we're almost full. So, yeah, we're not gonna make it. That's 2,300. We'll back up right here and we'll dump that out. So 2,300. $23,000, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's see what we got. It's 23,000, 29,811, it's 23. So we're gonna say, so 26,000 is what we're gonna say. We got 26,000. So we'll go ahead over here and we'll just dump this out right back here, get rid of it. We'll go over and get the rest of this and conclude our test, see what we get. Alright, here we go. Okay, so 26,000. That's the number to beat. We're going to be able to beat it. I don't know. I kind of think we're going to, but I don't know. We'll see here. That's what the whole purpose of this test is, to see, will the little combine beat the big combine as far as straw production. We are about to find out. 26,000 is the number to beat. And I don't know. Maybe not looking too promising at this point in time, but that was only a half row. Here we go. Here's our first full row. See what this one's going to do for us. 26,000. Well, I kind of hope it does. I don't know. We'll see. It was just something I was kind of curious to see if it would actually really matter. Does it really matter if you use a different combine, if you use a bigger combine or a littler combine? And the reason I chose those two is because those were the closest as far as the head width that we could get. So that was as fair as we could get. Alright, so we're not really even halfway done yet, so I don't know. Let's see here. I'm still rooting for the little bitty combine. I think the little combine is going to beat the big combine. I don't know if it's going to be big time. The grain we came up with, that was pretty much the same, so that's definitely not going to make a difference. Let's see. We still got 2 passes to go. Are we going to be able to beat it? I don't know. I'm starting to doubt myself now. I sure thought it would have, but I don't know now. May even wind up being a tie. Kind of like with the grain. The grain was almost exactly perfect. It was off just a little bit, but that was maybe just my calculation because I didn't guesstimate where to actually run the half pass. So here we go. Moment of truth. We're almost down to it. 26,000 is the number to beat. We're not even at 20 yet, so I don't know. I don't think we're gonna beat it. So my guess was wrong. But I don't know. We'll see. We're almost 20,000 now. Make sure we get all this. We don't want to skip none. We got to have all that for the test. Okay, so 20,000. There's no way that we're going to make another pass and get 6,000 out of it. So I'm pretty sure the big one beats it by a pretty marginal amount as far as the straw goes. We'll go ahead. Let's see. We'll see. See what we get. Because it's still got to get nearly... We got to get over 4,000 to even match it, to even tie. Okay, so there's our 23,000. But I don't know if there's 3,000 left. So we'll see. All right, here we go. Here we go. We've got to make 3,000. We'll give it a little bit. We'll give it just a little bit because it wasn't exactly at 3,000, but 26. But if it's close, we're gonna call it a tie. And look at that. It's actually, technically, it made more. So there you have it. The little combine actually makes more straw, technically. But it's close enough that we're gonna call it a tie. So the little combine, the big combine, doesn't matter. If the sizes are exactly the same, the grain and the straw will nearly be identical. Thank you.